Hi, everybody. It's Heather, the expat entrepreneur. I've been inundated in my inbox with questions from you guys because you're so concerned. And I have every right to be right now, given the state of the market and not knowing what to do. So I thought the best thing I could do is just make a couple of short videos and address your top questions for you. And the first one is it really a good idea to be investing in the crypto market when it's crashing? I know that sounds kind of crazy, doesn't it? But yes, it is. It's actually, that's the time when the real savvy investors come out and start mopping up. You might have heard the term in the past called blood in the streets. And that was, wow, there was a book written about that in I think it was the 90s, the early 90s, when one of the many stock market crashes had happened. And people were first starting to come out and big investors were starting to come out and admit, oh, you know what? That's actually when I get my checkbook out, is when everybody else is running for the hills and taking losses left, right, and center. Why is that? It's because these assets are on sale. And what I probably should have done was started out by answering the question by saying it depends. Is it a good idea to invest in the market when it's crashing? And really it does depend, because you can't just walk in and throw your money at anything. You have to be smart about it and choose wisely. And when the stock, or I'm going to say the crypto market is crashing, if you're looking to bring new capital in or start investing for the first time, the best thing you can do is stay with those top solid really coins, right? Like Bitcoin and ETH, for example, Ethereum. Those are the top two cryptos in the entire market. And they are very solid. I mean, Bitcoin is currently, it's the 10th largest market cap in the world. So that means it's the 10th largest asset of everything in the world currently, and it's sitting at about $550 billion in market cap at the moment. So it's pretty hefty and solid. There's not a lot of chance of that one, or of ETH like evaporating into nothing. And so I would say pick your coin wisely, pick what your strategy wisely, because just coming in and trying to do a particular type of a strategy, or picking a coin from the top 100 list, that might not be the best and most thorough way you can make the judgment. But what I can say is 100%, if you're considering like taking the training from Dan Hollings The Plan, or just getting yourself educated on a strategy like crypto bot trading, this is probably the number one strategy for investing in crypto for passive income. It's certainly in the top three, yeah, that's for sure. And it's a strategy that can give you the ability to get exposure to the coin you like, while keeping you relatively safe, because the conditions that exist for you to make profit off of that bot are happening all the time. They happen when the market is going up, they happen when the market is going sideways, and when it's going down. So it's something that can really work well for you. And I just want to say, just trying to stay on point with this question, is it really a good idea to invest in the crypto market when it's crashing? And again, I'll say, given what we know about the trajectory of Bitcoin and what is predicted to happen with it, and the prediction model that we've seen, the stock to flow chart, is one that has been the most accurate of all the asset classes. And it's one that is pretty well exactly on track with what has been predicted. And I'm going to pause and I'm going to grab that and show it to you. Okay, let me share my screen and show you the stock to flow chart. And here it is. And this is for Bitcoin, as I mentioned. It's not for all of crypto. It's just the one coin, the digital gold, the top coin that there is in crypto. And Bitcoin started in 2009. And this is the nice little rainbow colored wiggly line. That's the actual reality of what Bitcoin has done from now, from start till today. And the blue line, the blue solid line, that's the prediction model. And this is something, as you can see, that it has followed so closely. There's not been another one that is as accurate as this one. And where it's anticipating that it's going to go from here is, I mean, it's astronomical where, you know, the big predictions are where Bitcoin will go. What we do know is that there are, as we speak, there are loads of top blue chip companies who are putting Bitcoin in on their balance sheet. They are figuring out ways to accept Bitcoin or crypto as payment. There is legislation being created as we speak about equity and sovereign funds taking on crypto as part of their asset pool. The stock and market traders, the institutions on Wall Street, they are figuring out how to create Bitcoin mutual funds so that people can get exposure that way and pay them a whole bunch of fees and continue to line their pockets. So there's so many things happening with Bitcoin. There's countries that have adopted it as legal tender, and it just continues. The list goes on and on and on. And the good news and the things that we have to look forward to that are happening, the progression and the changes that are happening worldwide, give us the comfort in knowing that Bitcoin is definitely going to remain the top crypto for the foreseeable future and climb like crazy. And that's why we're all so excited actually right now with Bitcoin being so low. It's basically half price, right? If you look at where it was in November of last year, it was at an all-time high of about $69,000. And it's like more than half price at the moment. And most of us have gone ahead and seeded in more capital. We've put more money in to buy even more at this lower price so that it brings our overall cost down, which is a great strategy if you really believe in it, right? So that's something that, you know, you can sock away for future reference. But if you're somebody new and you haven't actually invested in crypto yet, wow, this is just like such a great time to be getting in. When you think about, you know, in 2015, when the price of Bitcoin, I'm not even 100% sure what it was then. Let me share screen again and look at the stock to flow. It would have been somewhere in the neighborhood of, so it wasn't even $1,000. Okay, if you see that, it had gone up to 1,000 and it had come back down. So if you think in, you know, 5 or 6 years ago, if you've gotten in at that low price, right, and you look, okay, $100 or even if it was $1,000, and where it is today at, even as it's dropped and lost 60% of its value, and it still remains the top 10 market cap asset in the world, even after a 60% market crash, which is pretty impressive. But think of how, wouldn't you have loved to have gotten some Bitcoin back then and seen that huge increase? Because that's the opportunity that you have today, in all honesty. We are looking at such huge increases in where Bitcoin is going to go in the foreseeable future, that getting in right now, it's a very safe way to get exposure into the crypto market. There are no guarantees, right? Nobody can make you any promises. Nobody can say, yeah, 100% you're going to get this return and everything else. We don't know what's going to happen. Just last week, a very large top rated coin went kaput, and it shocked the heck out of everybody. And these kind of things can happen. You just really don't know for sure. That's why you only invest with capital you can afford to lose. It's not because we're planning to lose. It's because you make a different decision when your, you know, mortgage payment isn't resting on the how well this investment does, right? It puts you in a different position. So anyway, to make the shortest answer I can to answer that question, is it a good idea to invest in crypto when the market is crashing? The answer is it depends. And if you do it the right way, absolutely. And the right way, in my opinion, or one of probably the best ways, is by taking the plan by Dan Hollings and learning how to do crypto bot trading. Because this is a strategy, an investing strategy that gives you the ability to not only hold on to that asset and buy it where it's low right now, and then eventually you probably will sell it when it's high, which is awesome. That's what most people are trying to do with the market timers. That's what they're trying to do. But with bots, we also get this secondary income that is completely separate from that, and that's the bot profit. And I'm not going to go into it here because I want to keep this video short. If you don't know about that and you want to, I've got a ton of other videos. Just look through my playlist and you'll see how these bots really work and that kind of thing. And yet it'll explain it to you. But believe me, this is a 1-2 combination that is just, it's almost unbeatable, because you've got the best of both worlds. You've got the ability to make that great big gain when we believe it's low now and it's going high later. And you also can make profit along the way. And all the buy and holders don't even know that this profit exists. They're just sitting back waiting and hoping. So anyway, there's your answer. I hope that's been helpful. And if you do decide to join the plan, I want to invite you to join through me. I'm an affiliate. I have an amazing bonus package that I've put together. And if you are a beginner, and if you're somebody who's a little bit nervous and maybe you're not too sure, you're not sure if you can keep up with the training or how hard the tech is going to be, how it's going to be to get your account set up and whatnot, come and join through me and join my community. I've got hundreds of people in there already. We're over 400 people now. And it's a proven bonus system that's run through three times already. So I know what works and what doesn't, and I got rid of what doesn't and added more of what does. And I know because I've been in your shoes. I was a beginner too. And I knew what I needed, what I wanted more of, and what I was hoping to find. And that's why I created this, so that people like you could come in and have more confidence and not be so overwhelmed and not be so worried about getting through the training, because it is a bit of a hill to surmount, a mountain to surmount, but it's not that difficult, and we can do it and get you through it on a system, which is my 6-week program actually is what we're going to do. But anyway, I'm going to do another video on that. I'll explain more, so you can look for that as well. But I do invite you to join through me. The link is below this video, and it would be my sincere pleasure to help you, to welcome you into the merry band of crypto traders, and to help you get yourself set up with your account and get your bots rolling and get that income started. So on that note, I will wrap it up and say, come on in. The timing is great. The water's perfect. Bye.
If I was going to tell anyone to get into crypto in this crazy market, in this crazy world, it's the plan or it's nothing, right?
Working with Heather, she is extremely knowledgeable and helpful, and her bonuses when you sign up are amazing.
But Heather, it's incredible. You know, Heather's bonuses are a must when you're going to take up on Dan Hollings The Plan.
Those two components, the plan and Heather Farrell with her marvelous boni that she provides, made me gain my first relevant profit within the crypto space.
Heather, thank you so much. All your support, Q&As and all the other goodies that you are handing out to people couldn't be any better. Heather, keep going, and thanks tremendously for your help and support.
I was originally signed up under somebody else, and I made the switch to work with Heather, and I definitely do not regret it.
And signing up under Heather, she offers a number of bonuses, Facebook group, which I think is essential.
What I also appreciate about Heather is how genuine she is, and she continues to provide value.
Her Facebook group is probably one of the biggest assets.
Deep appreciation to Heather. It's all because of her that I'm actually able to be in the plan right now. Fantastic. She was so dedicated. I can't believe it. I'm so grateful because, yeah, it's only a month that I'm in and it's beyond my expectation.
It is absolutely helpful to have a real sympathetic person on your side who is there for you for any questions about the content of the course, the plan, and provides an exclusive Facebook group you can attend where nice people share their experience as well.
Heather's bonuses really gives you an extra edge, you know, and it also gives you that extra confidence.
This opportunity is too good not to share, so I encourage you all to go for it.
The best bonus, in my opinion, is the Facebook group. You're going to want to talk to people going along that same journey, and that's really what this group is for. And there's a number of other bonuses too, which you definitely should check out, but it's that group, and you're going to go on a journey, and you're going to be learning a lot of information with each other. It's going to be great too. No regrets. No regrets. Get in.
I highly recommend getting the plan and getting into Heather Farrell's trading community. So cheers to all fellow traders. Bye.